We're joined now by David C. Williams. David, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks so much for having me.
So, David, you are a superstar. You're an author. You are a scientist. You're an inventor. You're a model. So, okay, let's talk about your book. So, David, you really focus on pushing through any challenge. Tell us about your book and tell us how you came to that.
Sure. So, look, the business model, the title is just a double entendre. The thesis of the book is that combining your past experiences with your professional passion creates your own unique business model for success. And so, the first chapter starts off talking about a Rudolph moment. And the point of it is just that all Rudolph needed was one foggy night, and Christmas would never be the same. So many people have lived through foggy nights. The book encourages everyone to transcend those things and transform a foggy night into a skywalking life.
And so, David, for those of us who've been through the mountains and the valleys and the ups and the downs, and we've experienced it, we've experienced success, and also we've experienced failures. I think a lot of people are afraid to pull the trigger, are afraid to jump, are you get down to the spiral of negativity. How do you pull yourself out of that, and how do you give yourself the courage to move forward?
Yeah, for folks that have come through a lot of trials and tribulations, especially when you think about a lot of folks who come from underserved communities, for most of our lives, we've heard, making $1 out of 15 cents. We were raised with that. Well, that's a transferable skill. $1 out of 15 cents is a 600% ROI. But a lot of times we leave that big mama's ingenuity in the car. We don't take it into the workplace or take it into the trial and tribulation that we're going into. If everyone looks back at their life right now, everything that tried to stop you or bring you down, you overcame it all, including a pandemic. And so I would just challenge everyone to know that the greatest things in life are on the other side of fear. And you can't cross that lake of fear carrying doubt. You have to do it boldly.
And David, you basically, you're interesting because even in the video, we just showed you the video, what people didn't hear was you were spitting some bars. So not only are you, you got the creative side, you're also a scientist. How are you able to manage all those things, man? Did it take you a while to master that? As a black man in America, did you ever hide your intelligence? Did you ever, follow a wrong crowd, or have you always understood how to mix up the two?
Yeah, in all transparency, I didn't necessarily share the creative side with a lot of the technology stuff that I do. I think the pandemic has reset everything, right? And so all bets are off. And so for me, it's funny tennis shoes when I go to work. I'm driving hundreds of millions or billions of dollars of impact, but I may have, a super colorful set of custom tennis shoes or something on. And folks say, is that a distraction? I say, look, I just brought you $1 billion. If you're focused on my shoes, you're the one that's not focused. So, it took a while to put all that stuff together, but it's who I am. Again, our past experiences plus our combined with our passion makes our own unique business model. And so I can't leave that goodness that my mother and my friends and my relatives all brought up in me. I can't leave that at home.
So, David, how can we reach you?
Sure. Well, you can find me on Instagram at David Chris Global. I'm on LinkedIn as David C. Williams, and you can purchase the book at businessmodelbook.com.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, David actually is VP of Automation at AT&T, so he has a cool day job, too. So, David, thanks for joining us, okay?
Thank you.